Hey there guys, I'm just gonna show you guys something and then I'm gonna do a post-recording of that game. So, I just got out of a game as Karthus versus a Vel'Koz mid. He killed me a couple of times in the early game, but then once I got my ROA, he really just couldn't do anything to me anymore. But here's something incredibly interesting. I got an S- for that game, but I didn't get a box. Karthus, no box taken. For this one, Hecarim, chest acquired. No chest for Karthus. Highest grade this season, S-. And if I go to loot, I have a Mastery 6 token, but no box. I just got out of that game and I don't have enough key fragments to upgrade the box even if I, or to open the box even if I did get the box. So that's just a little bit weird. I am going to be making a post on the boards to report this bug, plus this video on there. Anyways, let's go into my match history, and then take a look at this, and then take a look at the replay. So, I played Karthus. Now, typically I wouldn't build Riley's Liandry's on Karthus right now. Typically I wouldn't build Riley's on him anymore after the nerfs. It could be pretty good. It could be pretty good if they have people that you need to kite, but normally I wouldn't build it. This game I did because I wanted the Liandry synergy. Because, look at their team. Garen, Volibear, and Nunu. 3 tanks. I definitely want that magic pen and that % max health damage. And I definitely want to be doubling that % max health damage on the Liandry's with the Rileys. Now, as you can see, the game ended before I could finish the Liandry's. They surrendered, and we were pretty much just destroying them. I went 10, 6, and 9 with 161 farm. I was using my ultimate a lot. Pretty much any time it was up if I felt I could get a kill or assist off of it. And I got several kills and assists with my ultimate. And then the Vi was doing really good at ganking and getting assists instead of kills. The Camille wasn't doing the greatest against the Garen, especially in the lane phase, but she came back. The Brand and the Caitlyn. Brand just destroyed everything. Caitlyn didn't even get many of the kills. And even with Brand getting more of the kills, he also had more assists than her, so she just overall didn't participate very much in the game as a whole. And then they had a Garen who went 11, 5, and 2, 167 CS. He did really well that game. I would expect that he probably got a S rank. The Volley, 5, 7, and 6, 94 CS. He farmed well, but he didn't really do the greatest. Tristana, again, she farmed well, but when it came to actual fighting, she just got destroyed. As you can see, she actually rushed a Mercurial Scimitar instead of having any sort of... Okay. I take 2 issues with her build. The first, no attack speed item. She does not have a Zeal item to back up that crit, and the bonus crit damage from the Infinity Edge. She's not attacking. She's using her base attack speed plus her Q attack speed steroid, and she has 20% critical strike chance instead of 50 or 80, which she could pretty easily have if she had built a Zeal item instead of this Mercurial, or 2. The second is that she built a Mercurial Scimitar instead of a Mauve Malmortius. Mercurial Scimitar right now is just kind of garbage, and unless there's like a ton of CC on the enemy team that you need to stop, Brand's CC is easy to dodge. My CC is not very long lasting unless she stands in my Riley's field. Or lets my Skittles hit her. And Camille's CC is easy to dodge. Vi's, I don't think that you can QSS Vi's CC. I think that both her Q and her ultimate count as knockups, which you can't QSS. So, overall, she should have had a Zeal item, and she should have gone for Maw. The only reason that you would go for Mercurial Scimitar right now is, with how good Maw is you have something specific that you need to counter on the enemy team for crowd control. A Sejuani ultimate, something like that. Something big that is going to kill you that can be QSS'd. Most of the time something that is also difficult to dodge. The Nunu, they were saying after the game to report him for inting. I'm not sure exactly how true it was that he was inting. He went to 09 and 11. I really am not sure that he was inting. I think he just played like garbage. And then the Vel'Koz, who I was up against, went 5 and 10. Like I said, he got a couple of kills on me in the early game, but once I got my ROA, he just couldn't touch me ever. Although one good thing that he did was he picked up an Abyssal Scepter. Now, Abyssal Scepter is actually really, really good when your opponent has an Abyssal Scepter, even if you're a long-range mage. And why is because even if you're not going to be within the aura range for most of the time, a mid or short-range mage like Karthus, who is going to try to 1v1 you, like Karthus, is going to want it. And that 60 magic resist on it is a lot of bonus, and if he's trying to 1v1 you, he is going to guarantee that he is standing within the range. So he is going to guarantee that that you are within his range and that he is within yours. So getting a second Abyssal, or getting an Abyssal Scepter when you are against somebody with an Abyssal Scepter can really just neutralize their buy. By giving you the same stats. The same magic resistance and the same bonus magic damage aura. So, he also had a Haunting Guise, and it looked like he was working on a Leandries as well. So, overall, I think that game was interesting. It was, like, in their favor early, but then we outscaled them and just kind of stomped them in the mid and late game. And then they surrendered 30 minutes in. If I go to Overview, I can show you guys the gold lead graph. It's fairly even. We take a little bit of a lead just from CS. They take a lead. This was probably when he killed me. Yep. This was when he first blooded me, and then we take a lead again with Brand killing the Nunu. And then they take a lead, they get a couple of kills. Some things happen, some team fights go off. This was actually a pretty interesting team fight. So, the enemy team is trying to do Dragon, and we go in and stop them. Vi kills the Volibear, I kill the Tristana and the Nunu with my Death Field and my Skittles, and then the Vel'Koz actually got away. And he was like way over here when I finally got enough mana to ult him and kill him. However, Vi was chasing him for pretty much that entire time, and she died to the turret. And then I just kind of 1v1'd Vel. Bunch of fairly interesting stuff happened. We ended with a 10k gold lead. I've actually come back from a game where the enemy team had a 15k gold lead, and I really wish that I could show the replay of that game, but it was before the replay system existed, and it was a long time ago, so even if a replay website will have it, they can't do anything for anything that's more than a patch old, and it is definitely more than a patch old. I was playing Kha'Zix mid, and I carried that game hard. That was where my first Kha'Zix token came from. And then if we take a look at graphs, total damage dealt to champions, as you can see, I had the most by far. Karthus is a hyper carry. He may not seem like it, but he is. And why is because if he gets close enough to the enemy team, they have to sit there in his death field. They can try to kite him all that they want, but especially if he has a Rylaze, they have to sit in his death field and just try to kill him. And if they kill him, he can now press R and guarantee that it can't be stopped. And at that point, the enemy team is pretty much dead. A good Karthus can literally 1v5. I'm not the best Karthus in the world, not by a long shot. I'm probably not good enough to literally 1v5, but Karthus is one of those champions where if you invest the time into him, he can 1v5. And then the total damage dealt overall, I only dealt 5,451 physical damage. But then my magic damage was extremely high. Interestingly enough, the Camille had the most physical damage dealt of anybody at 177,943. So that's interesting. If we're taking into account all damage, not just to champions, Camille actually wins. But if we're taking just champions, I win. And then damage taken, I had among the higher end of damage taken on the team. And that's really more because I'm Karthus. I want to be taking damage. I want to be in the middle of fights. And that area, or that team fight that I showed you over here, where I got the triple kill, the volley was about to kill me. You'll see, I had literally like 20 health left after the Volibear died. And I was hoping that he was going to kill me because I didn't have mana to cast my ultimate. By the time I had mana to cast my ultimate, Vel'Koz was the only one left up, other than the Garen who was top lane. So I pretty much just ulted just for him. And then the Vi who turret dove him died to the turret. So I got 3 kills, so that was a 4 for 1, but it was only a 4 for 1 because I didn't have the mana to cast my ultimate, and the Volibear didn't kill me when I was actually trying to let him kill me, so that I could ult and finish everybody off and get a quadra kill. Anyways, as you can also probably see looking at that, we didn't really do too many team fights. Let's download the replay. They didn't really team fight all that much, and when they did, we just had the AoE to stomp them out of existence between me and Brand, dealing so much AoE damage. You know, I don't think that we had one full-on 5v5 team fight that game. Let's watch the replay. There will be a thing here to skip the first 13-14 minutes straight to the replay. It's 1:42, yeesh. Dad and I were going to go see Rogue One today at 2 o'clock. There's a 2 o'clock showing. But Dad went to the dump and he's not back yet. And Dad left to go to the dump because for some reason in Dandridge, Tennessee, you have to manually take your garbage to the dump. So that's what he went to do, although instead of garbage, it's crud from the Red House. Okay, so behind the house, over there, as you guys know, I am out in the RV, and then there's the house, which behind the house is this little red house, and that was the original home. And that original home is, at this point, old and ugly and pretty much just a bunch of rats and pretty much just a bunch of mouse nests and skeletons. So we're tearing it down because it's disgusting. Disgusting, termite infested. Okay, there are no bugs or termites or anything in there now, but there were, and they're all gone. We can definitely see the remnants, mouse nests inside the walls everywhere. Hornet nests, wasp nests everywhere. Just empty bee stuff. And so that red house is nasty. So we're tearing it down, and right now the back of Dad's truck was just full of garbage. So you'll see here he's gonna first blood me as soon as he gets level 2. He goes on me. I really didn't think that he would go that aggressive that early, but he does, and he kills me. So it pays off. And now I just come back to lane, and he backs, and then I push. I pinged that he used his ignite. His ignite is down now. And now he's going aggressive on me again, but I'm just gonna kinda chill and stay back and try not to die to him. I didn't buy anything because I didn't have the gold to buy anything. So now Vi is gonna come in and force his flash. He's gonna run in and ult me. Or he's gonna come in and all-in me and ult me, and then the Volibear is gonna run in from behind, but the Volibear doesn't even get close enough to get an assist on me before I die. However, because the Vel'Koz all-in'd me so early, I am going to get an afterlife kill on him with my ultimate. Vi runs in, he walks away. I come and get the blue, and then I come back to lane. At this point, he's going to, again, all-in me, and I'm just going to afterlife kill him. This is going to be kind of a theme for a little bit, where he all-ins me with his laser, and then I just afterlife kill him with my stuff. Either my ultimate or my Q. Because he doesn't even try to dodge it as he's running away. He just lets my Q hit him. One mistake that I do think that this Vel'Koz made during this game is not buying the thingy. So over here I think is that little team fight where I'm going to kill her and then turn on him. The volley is going to run in on me. I survive with a sliver of health. And at this point, I was hoping that Volibear would kill me, but he didn't. So I walked away and waited until I had the mana to ultimate, and then I used it to kill the Vel'Koz and then took it back. I wasn't paying attention to my map, so I didn't see the Volibear chilling in that bush. But my teammates did, and they pinged me back, so thank you, teammates. I don't think that any one person... Oops, that's backspace. I don't think that any one person carried this game. I think that it was a combination of the enemy team was just kind of bad. Here the Vel'Koz... Let me back it up a little bit. Here the Vel'Koz knocks me up, sends out his W, all ends me. I exhaust him, and then I walk close to him. Now, why I walked close to him there was, my plan was this. Even if he kills me here, I was expecting to die. Even if he kills me here, I am going to kill him in the afterlife with my passive. If he kills me, I have ultimate. If he doesn't, or I didn't have ultimate. If he kills me, I have my passive to kill him. If he doesn't, then wonderful. I get a kill for free. I also used my exhaust on there to pretty much just make him less likely to kill me. Without the 40% damage reduction on him, he probably would have killed me. He definitely would have killed me. I was on like 200 HP. I get blue buff again. Thank you, Vi. And then I just kind of keep pushing the wave. Keep doing stuff. I used ultimate in order to ensure that I get assists there, but the assist timer runs out. I know that I'm going kind of fast with this. My teammates kill the enemies down there in the little team fight, and then they come mid and murder the Vel'Koz, who flashed away from me earlier, I think. I flash over the wall, use my exhaust, and pretty much at this point I'm trying to get kills. I flashed in order to help my, I think it was the Brand who got caught. At this point, we're looking to dive them. Now, the Vi is going to go in, the Camille is going to go in and die, but I'm going to get my Q off on him just for one last little skittle and kill him. And then I walk away because I'm low health. I walk over here and throw down my W. At this point, I'm trying to just make sure that my teammates don't die. If the enemy team tries to run my team down, I don't want to let them kill us. Coming back into lane, I'm gonna just try to run him right down almost immediately. I already have both my ROA and my thingy here. I ulted there in order to try to get those kills, but they didn't. My teammates got him first, so I just kind of walked away with nothing, wasting my ult cooldown and getting nothing for it. I headed top lane to try to see about killing this guy since he was low. I'm not going to be able to. Volibear is going to come up, and then the Garen is going to turn and go in way too ham and die for it. So, Volibear comes up, he runs away with a sliver of health. I turn on the Garen dies, and I die. I know that this is going by really fast. I'm intentionally trying to make this end really fast. Pretty much I don't want to be recording this for any longer. Camille is going ham. Camille turns on the... Okay, even watching the replay, like, when that happened, my ping spiked, so I had no idea what even happened in the first place. But, like, even now, how did the Volibear get that kill? He was on the other end of the wall. Did he get it with his... I think that she survived the Nunu ultimate with a sliver of health, and the Volibear got it with his Sunfire thingy. To which I say, what? We're team fighting, I get completely murdered. My ping again spiked there, so I really just could not move. But eventually my teammates do chase them down and kill them all. And then the enemy team is pretty much just going to get completely destroyed. I'm back in at this point. We're pushing down top lane, trying to get the top lane turret. Now they're actually going to surrender pretty soon here. Like I said, I don't think that it's a single person who carried this game. I think that it's the entire enemy team was playing poorly, and we just kind of crushed them. If they played better, they could have pretty easily won. At this point I have my Rileys and I'm working on the Leandries. I'm going to be able to base and get the Eyes of Pain thing, the... what's it called? Hunting Guys. Hunting Guys has been in this game for longer than I've been playing it. And I've been playing since Season 1. And it's still, like, I still just never remember the name. I never used it before it upgraded into Leandries. So now we're just kind of pushing, we're killing their base. And they surrender. 31-minute game, pretty easy peasy. And now, that is that. I got an S- for that game, and I didn't get a box, which is the main reason why I started recording this video. As you guys can see if you look at my match history, I've been playing some Katarina. I'm really garbage at her, but I really want to learn her. I love Karthus a lot. I want to play more Karthus. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and share, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!